Hi, and welcome to Try to Balance Our Energetic Bodies, Masculine and Feminine Edition. Okay, so first of all, everybody has both masculine and feminine aspects. We need time to be very fluid and receiving and, flowery and artistic, and sometimes you just need to do the thing. You need to be direct, you need to be more precise, you need to just get the shit done. Now, some people might think, oh wow, isn't that like sexist? But I really want to say that these terms could be loaded um, because culturally, but if you think of this as yin yang, so for example, yin being the receiving principle, the catching principle, and yang being the throwing principle, you'll really realize how these two polarities are always in action in anything that we do. Now, we tend to criticize or export the capacities that we don't understand or can't do. So, for example, you're an overly feminine being and you criticize people who desire a specific kind of order. Or if people request from you a certain kind of control, you just bitch about it or you just explode. And it's very like that's imbalanced. Even if you would say that society these days has a strong bias and will definitely like promote a very masculine way of being, I can vouch for being overly feminine would also be quite toxic. So here's the thing, the better you get at each of these two sides, the better that your divine feminine will be honored because you have such a meticulous masculine, and the better that your masculine will be nourished because you have such a lively feminine. Okay? So I just really want to emphasize how these two things really serve each other and how all of us are responsible to do both. And what I'm trying to do with this video is just trying to make people more conscious that these two aspects of us lives in us. So for example, the feminine is always the one trying to express emotions, trying to create more life, is definitely energy, is definitely yourself opening, kind of like a flower receiving everything, very accepting. Whereas the masculine is much more like a director, much more like a blade in terms of distinguishing this from that, excluding some things for the sake of leadership in a whole. So, where are you unbalanced? And